Hey, welcome to another weekly devotion by yours truly, the Pokemon. All right, today our text is taken from John chapter 10, verse 10, and it says, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy, and I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. And after John chapter 10, Jesus began to describe himself as the good shepherd. Essentially, Jesus was trying to contrast the role of a shepherd and the goals of a thief. So they're so different. Firstly, the main goal of the thief is to steal. The main goal of a shepherd is to give. And another goal of the thief is to kill, whereas the shepherd role is to give life, to protect a life. The main role, one of the goals of the thief is to destroy, and the role of the shepherd is to make sure that we have our life to the full, to have an abundant life. The tool that is used by the thief is a hook. It may initially appear as something that's very attractive, but it's a hook that will hook us in, so much so that it will then slowly steal that joy from us, steal and kill the life that we have, and destroy us ultimately. The tool that the shepherd used is that of a staff. It will rescue you as well. It was used to ward off the danger that there may be. Like the shepherd had to fight the lions and the bears using the shepherd staff. You know, that's promise of God that He came. The reason why He came, that you and I can live in abundance. A lot of time, life doesn't appear to be smooth, but it doesn't mean that the shepherd is not there for us. Early this week, I was supposed to fly from Mobile, Alabama to California and to visit a friend. I arrived at the airport, Mobile Airport, which is a very small airport, few flights a day. And I was told that the flight was delayed because of the weather, and then we waited at the airport, or at least I waited at the airport and waited to a point where it was late at night, and then the announcement came and said that the flight is cancelled, and we had to find our own accommodation because it is delayed and cancelled due to weather related. The airlines are not obligated to help us book a hotel to stay and all that, and so I have to search for a hotel and to stay for a night. People were upset. Naturally, they were upset, and they were banging the tables of the counter staff and all that. This was my ticket, original ticket, my boarding pass. Actually, I was given the row 12D, which is a small plane. 12D means that I was seated right at the back, all right, almost right at the back. And there were like maybe 16 or 18 rows on the plane. So I was given 12D from Mobile, Alabama to Dallas Fort Worth. There I supposed to change my plane, catch a connecting flight to San Francisco, and then from Dallas Fort Worth, I was placed on 27B. It's a slightly bigger plane. 27B is the last two rows of the plane. I think there are 30 rows on that plane, and I'm on 27B, which is a middle seat. Can you imagine during the COVID situation, you sit right in the middle between two persons? It's like there's a squeeze. It's like. But I need to get to California. I thought, okay, they cannot change my seat because the flight is full. But when the flight was cancelled, I was given new boarding passes. Guess what? I was put up in front. I was now given almost like a premium economy seats, row 5D, right in front, from Mobile, Alabama to Dallas Fort Worth. And then from Dallas Fort Worth to San Francisco, I was given row 8D. Remember, there were 30 rows on that plane. I was given like a premium economy seat. I was upgraded almost to business class, man. Business class. And I fly cheap, I fly economy. But hey, when something goes wrong, it doesn't mean that the devil is successful. Maybe God has other plans. He wants us to be more comfortable. All right, I was very comfortable. And then I flew into Ohio for the weekend here. And so at the airport, I rented a small car. Again, cheap, no money. Toyota Corolla, and they gave me a car, and then I drove off from the car rental company, and then I felt the tire wobble a little bit. I feel that maybe it's not right. So I drove back to the car rental company and said, "Can you check the tire because it wobbles?" So instead of checking the tires, they gave me a better car, a bigger car. It's like woo. So I drive a class, man, in business class, and then drove a bigger car. Cheba. All right. But this is what living in abundance means. Doesn't mean that everything had to work out for you, but maybe sometimes there will be inconvenience, but God will make and turn that inconvenience into something that's greater for us so that we can live in abundance. So this week, open your eyes, all right? Open your eyes for the hook, and make sure that you're not being hooked by the devil, where he comes, he wants to hook you so that he can steal and kill and destroy you. But be on the lookout for the shepherd staff, who is there to protect you, to provide for you, to give you a peace of mind, and to give you blessing. So be on the lookout. Don't compromise just because it looks pleasurable. Maybe there could be a hook. All right. Don't get upset because things don't go your way. It could be God's way of blessing you. So hey, have a good week. Remember, the hook will lead to destruction. The shepherd's staff will lead to abundance. The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. Jesus said, "I come that you may have life and have it abundantly." All right. So may the Lord bless you and keep you this week as you go around your work, and may the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift his countenance upon you and give you peace. Stay safe and be blessed. Remember, open your eyes. All right. Have a great week ahead. Ciao. Blessings.